The world holds its breath. Something is moving beneath the surface of reality. Silent, yet unstoppable, like a tremor not yet felt in the feet, but already echoing in the soul. This is not just another news story. It is not a coincidence, not a simple rumor. It is a warning rising from the past and pointing directly to the year 2026. A warning that, even if ignored, may still reach you. Baba Vanga spoke of this time. She did so without microphones, without stages, without followers. Blind in the eyes, yet clearer than most. Her words were not meant to frighten, they were meant to prepare. And today, as you read these lines, the world seems to be aligning unsettlingly with what she saw long before we were ready to listen. Although she left this world in 1996, her voice did not fade. It grew stronger with every fulfilled prophecy. She predicted the fall of the Soviet Union when it seemed unbreakable. She foresaw the September 11th attacks in the United States when no one could imagine them. She warned of the Great Tsunami of 2004 before the ocean claimed thousands of lives. People laughed until it stopped being funny. Unlike modern false prophets, Baba Vanga never sought fame or power. She lived humbly, sustained by deep faith and silent suffering. Her messages were clear, direct, and often disturbing. She spoke of leaders, of nations, of decisions made in the shadows. Everything was carefully recorded by those around her, preserved as an uncomfortable echo, now awakening once again. As the years passed, her warnings began to align with reality in ways impossible to ignore. And now, all eyes turned to what she said about 2026. This is not another viral story. It is an ancient voice, cutting through the chaos of the present. And if what she saw has already begun, then the world may be standing at the edge of something far greater and far more dangerous than we imagined. Before a great prophecy manifests, reality always leaves signs, whispers, subtle warnings. In the years 2024 and 2025, those whispers became impossible to ignore. Strange events, sudden changes, patterns that no longer feel accidental. To those who study Baba Vanga's visions, these were not coincidences, they were alerts. Nature began behaving erratically. Extreme droughts, where abundance once reigned. Devastating climate events in regions that had never known them. Scientists call it climate change, and they are not wrong. But those who know the prophecies saw something deeper. The beginning of Earth's imbalance, exactly as she described. At the same time, the global political stage grew tense. Latent conflicts moved dangerously close to world powers. Historic alliances cracked. Diplomacy weakened. Nations began preparing quietly. Baba Vanga spoke of a silent time of preparation before the noise, and many believe that time has already begun. Technology crossed a line. Artificial intelligence advanced faster than ethical reflection. She warned of an age in which humanity would attempt to become God and forget its soul. For many, that breaking point became visible when progress continued without responsibility. But the most disturbing signs are not outside, they are within. Fear, anxiety, division, discontent. They rise like an invisible tide within the collective heart of humanity. And now, as we step fully into 2026, all signs suggest those early warnings were only the beginning. Before we continue, I want to speak to you from the heart. If this message resonates with you, I invite you to click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone you feel needs to hear it. That helps this message travel farther and allows this conscious, awakened community to keep growing. Stay until the end, because what comes next may change how you see the world and your place within it. Now, let us continue, because what Baba Vanga saw for 2026 is only beginning to unfold. Many of her prophecies were written long before the events occurred. Experts say it is too easy to call this coincidence. They point to specific details, names, dates, places that later matched global events with disturbing accuracy. Even skeptics struggle to explain how a blind woman with no access to the outside world could be so precise. Still, critics argue that some messages are vague or open to interpretation. Psychologists call this hindsight bias, the tendency to connect past predictions to present events after they happen. But this explanation does not comfort everyone. To those who have followed her prophecies for years, the developments of 2026 feel far too specific to ignore. Many of her past visions seemed impossible until they happened. Now, believers watch the news with a sense of déjà vu. Every earthquake, every political collapse, every technological leap. It feels as if it was already written. Whether Baba Vanga truly saw the future or not, one truth becomes clearer by the day. The world she described looks increasingly like the world we are living in now. The present world feels like a clock about to explode, loud, accelerated, and dangerously close to breaking. Tensions between powerful nations are rising in ways that echoed her most serious warnings. She foretold a false calm before the collapse of global peace. Many believe that calm has ended. In 2025, Diplomatic relationships between longtime allies began to weaken. Treaties were quietly ignored. International meetings turned cold and defensive. Nations strengthened their militaries not from pride, but from fear. She warned of leaders who would speak of peace while preparing for war. That is exactly what many are witnessing now. Military forces have moved not for defense, but for dominance. Asia, Eastern Europe, and parts of the Middle East stand especially fragile. One mistake could ignite consequences felt worldwide, and most dangerous of all these moves are happening quietly, just as she foresaw.